Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, this is Sammy and Nimue, and today we are all watching Severance, Season 1, Episode 8, the penultimate episode of Season 1. I honestly feel like I blinked and I'm almost done with Season 1, and I feel somewhat closer to understanding what is happening, but also quite far away from that point at this time. So, yeah, where are we? In the last episode, everyone kind of went after Milchek with reason, you know? Like, Dylan went after him, then Irving yelled at him, and honestly, it was great to see both of them just go for it. Right? We also had, what else? Oh my gosh, I'm burying the lead. Miss Casey is Mark's dead wife. What is happening there? What is happening there? I honestly, there's other stuff I was going to mention, but I just need to get into this episode and know what is happening there. Because I need to know if she chose this or if this was chosen for her. I hope it was chosen for her and she had no part of it, because otherwise I think that would make it so much harder for Mark to learn and cope with. Still would be hard to learn and cope with, but at least your wife is alive and you can maybe get her back, unless she's been completely severed and she doesn't have any way to get back her memories. But the reintegration lady exists. So, anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get into this episode and see what happens. And then we'll talk about it. Does he have a doggo? He does! Oh, he's a painter. He's an artist. Based off his genes. Oh, it makes sense. He loves the art. What if he's painting Bert? What if he's painting Bert, you guys? Oh, fuck, he's painting the break room. Oh my god, he's been painting the break room. And it kind of looks like sludge, no? No?
I just wonder if it might be helpful for us to stand behind her and perhaps chant her name.
That would be very distracting.
Okay. She'll make it.
Irving.
Just let her focus.
Your heart's in the right place, but I would not be able to concentrate if there was people, one, standing behind me just at all, looking over my shoulder. Two, chanting. Oh, she finished? She did.
She do it?
She did it.
She finished.
Fuck and yes.
What happens if she doesn't?
Oh my goodness.
That's creepy.
I knew you could do it, Helly R. Even in your darkest moments, I could see you arriving here. In refining your macro data file, you have brought glory to this company and to me, Kier Egan. I love you. But
What
now I must away,
fuck?
for there are others who need me around the world. Goodbye, Helly R. And thank you.
It's creepy as fuck. That is creepy as fuck. Is he gonna turn into a bird? Okay, no, he's just gonna fly. That was weird.
Boom.
That was real weird.
That's quota. We did it.
Good work.
Did anyone ever...
So it's on now.
Okay, so they were waiting till this to stay the night.
Have you decided who you want to stay for the waffle party?
I was thinking Dylan.
You know, you can choose yourself or anyone but Dylan.
Yeah, but it's more his thing, and he really worked hard.
The plan is getting set in motion.
Why's everything in boxes?
Evidently, Lumen's been blessed with a new wellness director. So I'll be retiring at the conclusion of this session in the
What?
rooms.
Wait,
What are they gonna do with her?
when did they tell you?
Just now. Just a moment ago.
Yeah, how's she supposed to conduct a wellness thing after that?
I really liked being in the office with you all that day.
Oh. I wonder if she's always
I
here
know I vexed you.
by herself.
I know I'm strange.
No, you're not strange.
Yeah, I think
My
she's...
life has been 107 hours long. Most of that has been these half-hour sessions.
107
For
hours.
me, my favorite time was the 8 hours I spent in your department, watching Helly. It's the longest I've ever been awake.
Oh my god.
I suppose it's what you could call my good old days.
What do they do with her when she's... Like, what do they do with the other her
Yeah, there must be something we can do.
that remembers? This is part of the test, right?
Because we're people, not parts of people.
Thank you.
With what little they gave us, these are our lives. No one gets to just turn you off.
You're nice, Mark.
Yeah. You also were in love.
Take her back down to the testing floor, please.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What's the testing floor?
Do you know if I'm happy up there?
Of course.
I don't think there is an up there for her. I think she's one of the ones that has to stay. I think she knows that. Look, she's crying.
Could I just...
I'm sorry. I just have so much to do today.
Come here.
On you go.
They are pretty fucking heartless, aren't they? I fucking knew it. I knew it. She can't leave. She can't leave.
A very special gift for a very special Dylan.
Oh.
Our 3-time R of the Q. A man whose mind is as sharp as his incisors. Right, bud?
He's making a joke about when he bit him. Kind of awkward.
Helly R attempted suicide 3 weeks ago.
Oh, the board not know that?
We also know that you've been spending time at the home of Mark Scott's sister.
Oh, is she not supposed to do that?
Right. It has been decided that you be suspended from your position effective immediately.
Oh, shit.
You are fired.
The suspended and fired are different, hun. Which one is it?
Oh, fuck off, Natalie.
Natalie.
Is the board even there?
Oh, we've never heard them before. They've never spoken.
No higher purpose may be found than this. Nor any higher love.
Is it like their version of a Bible? Oh, is he gonna squish the egg in there? Because he doesn't believe anymore? Okay, he did. Good for you, Irving, honestly.
I just hope it turns out I have things I care about. Like, for real.
You do.
You pretended to care about me pretty well.
He wasn't pretending.
You're easy to pretend to care about.
See, it's so conflicting because I think they would be so cute. But then, like, literally his wife is downstairs.
As are you.
His dead wife, who he doesn't know is actually alive.
I need to see about a management issue and this party is over.
Okay.
I'll leave the food.
Thank you, Mr. Milchek.
Dylan, I'll be back to escort you to perpetuity shortly.
Also, that's where his waffle party is in perpetuity.
Our job is to taste free air. Your so-called boss may own the clock that taunts you from the wall, but
my friends, the hour is yours.
Mm-hmm. He read it too.
Are you doing 97 slabs?
They got like their own little rebellion. I love it. It scares me though. She did kiss him!
In case we don't come back. I don't know, in case we do.
Oh, I'm so conflicted. No, they're cute. I'm upset.
Good luck out there, boss.
I don't know why that made me emotional, but it's just like his wife is trapped downstairs. This is the worst fucking waffle party ever. How long have those been sitting there? Are they cold? I'm in a dark fucking room.
Fuck her goddamn soul forever into hell. Don't set fucking fire until she fucking dies.
You sure about Natalie?
Fuck her in her fucking face.
She is.
Fuck her goddamn soul.
All right, we're getting a bit much. Go now to the founder's bed. Why? Why? Is he putting that on? Is he supposed to put that on? Who the fuck are these women? Why are they wearing the masks? That is horrifying, you guys. In what way is this supposed to be sexy? He just left. I would fucking leave too. That's some weird shit. You go sacrifice me or something. Like, I know why he left, but I'm just saying. What the fuck?
Irving, Helly, Mark.
Well, anyway, I should probably...
I don't need to be nosy.
No,
but
you gotta get away from
seem to
her!
get something about a life change.
You gotta get away from her, Mark.
Not sure I need it anymore.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Mark, you get away from Cobel, Solvig. I did get away from her.
Come here.
Oh, is she at the gala? Where's she at? Oh no, don't end there, don't end there. Fucking, I knew it. Ugh, my headphones ripped out. I cannot believe that it ended there. I mean, I fully can. When it went to black, I was like, oh, it's fully over. Like, makes sense. They want to end on a cliffhanger, bring you back for the finale. I don't know why I expected him to get through in this episode. I think that these episodes are so good and so fun that they seem to last like almost no time. So whenever we get to the end, I'm like, that can't be the end. It's only been 10 minutes. You know, but realistically it's been 40 something minutes, you know, and the episode's over. It's just so good. I am obsessed with this show. Obsessed. It's so good. I I don't even know, like, what to say sometimes, because it's so good. Okay. So we finally saw Audi Irving in this episode, which is very interesting. He's a painter. He keeps painting the break room, which is interesting because he's also the one who's dealing with the sludge. And I don't know if that means that the barrier that exists, but that makes you stay severed, for him is dissolving. And if it is, what that could mean for him. Or if it's just that on subconscious level, they still remember even though they're severed, right? Because we did have, like I mentioned during the episode, the mark in the tree and all that stuff. Also, he has a doggo, which is very cute. I don't know. I didn't expect Irving to be like a painter, but I think it's really cool. And it makes sense because he loves the paintings, right? So that's part of Audi Irving coming through in any Irving, because he loves the paintings and he is a painter. So it makes sense. Like, it makes sense, right? This is also the first time we've seen Audi Helly, and we only saw a brief glimpse of her. She looks like she's at a party. Now, my two guesses are she's either at Mark's sister's party for some reason, or she's at the gala, again, for some reason. I'm curious. It didn't look like Mark's sister's party because it looked like the background looked different than his sister's house, but just gotta throw it out there just in case that's where she is. Maybe she's at a completely unrelated party. That is also possible. I guess we will find out in the next episode. I'm worried that it's going to go through when Mark is still with Cabell, and then that's going to be bad. But also, she seemed excited that he was going to quit. And also, everything that she's been doing with Mark that's extracurricular seems to have upset the board. So they don't watch people like that, which is interesting. Because I thought for sure that what she was doing was going to be, like, sanctioned by them. Which makes me wonder if she has, like, a personal reason other than just trying to impress them for stalking Mark and Devin. I don't know. Okay, so since Mark's wife has been dead for 2 years, dead, right? There are 17,520 hours in 2 years. Let's say they had been waking her up for half of that, so for 12 hours, which that would be 8,760 hours. But let's even say they just did it for 8 hours a day. 8 times 730. That would be 5,840 hours that she would have been awake. But she said that the 8 hours that she spent with them was the longest that she had been awake. That they usually only wake her up for 30-minute sections, right? And so she's only been awake for 107 hours over the course of 2 years, which is only like 53 hours a year, which is barely over 2 days, right? So she's altogether been awake for barely over like 4.5, roughly 4.4 days in 2 years. Because she's only been awake for 107 hours. So what the fuck are they doing for the other fucking 17,413 hours? No. Yeah. Right? Okay, if there's 17,520 hours in a year. Yeah, so what have they done for the other 17,413 hours of those 2 years? Is she aware of who she is, but trapped down there? because Miss Casey doesn't only remembers 107 hours. We know that his wife, who she really is, Gemma, I believe I'm remembering that correctly. Gemma. Where has Gemma been? Is she Gemma when she wakes up, or is she somebody else entirely? Does Gemma know that she's trapped there? And Miss Casey doesn't? Surely Miss Casey would wonder how she's able to get there so quickly for only 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes at a time. No? I don't know. But I think that this is evidence that some people don't get to leave. And Mark's wife is indeed one of those people that doesn't get to leave. I don't know. I want them to rescue her. And whoever else is down there. Who knows how many other people there are? She is the one we've seen. They said the testing floor. We see how big the fucking severed floor is. There could be hundreds, if not thousands of people that never get to leave this place. And what are they using them for? And it seems to me that they're taking them against their will. Again, until we learn that Gemma made this choice on her own. I'm theorizing that she did not, which means that she was kidnapped and is being held here against her will. You can lay up here, Dino. So yeah, like, who else is there? Also, speaking of Mark and his wife, I don't know how to feel about Mark and Helly. I really don't. Because when I was convinced his wife was dead, I was totally on board the ship, right? I was like, this would be cute. I hope it happens. I hope they end up together somehow. And they are still cute. I do still like it. I do still kind of ship it. But, like, I feel very conflicted because I also want Mark to know his wife is alive, and I want him to rescue her because she's even more trapped than he is. So I don't know, like, they kissed and it was cute, and my heart was like, am I happy? I don't know. It's very conflicting. I think that something that this show does really well is makes you conflicted, right? It really shows that nothing, or at least very little, in humanity is black and white, right? Least of all feelings. And it really makes you just feel those conflicted feelings, right? Because these are people who don't know about the rest of their lives. So you can't necessarily blame them for any choices that they make there, even if they were married with kids, right? Like, it's very complicated. There's not a clear cut, like, right or wrong or black and white in the situation, I don't think, because how can you blame someone for making a choice if they don't have all of the facts to make that choice, right? Like, you can't, like, even if Mark was married and his wife was still alive and he knew that in the other, you know, outside of Lumen, like, he knew that at all, let's say, because he doesn't, you couldn't blame him for kissing Helly in Lumen because he wouldn't know, right? So it's a very, like, complicated issue of morality, because it's not morally wrong to cheat if you don't know that you're cheating, right? I don't know. It's very complicated, like I said. So I think that it's a really interesting, fascinating show that kind of really makes you think. And I love it, you know? Very briefly, because I don't know how long it really needs to be focused on. I want to talk about the weird lingerie dancing with the heads. I don't understand. It's real weird, right? Like, it's just real weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's kind of all I have to say. It's not sexy because of the weird giant heads. I don't understand the purpose. Also, like, why is that included in the waffle party? I just thought there would be waffles. Instead, he's got to be in some dark ass room with cold waffles and then sit on a bed and put on a mask, and then people are dancing in weird masks in front of him. That would not be attractive to me. I don't know. Also, I am really curious about what Cabell is going to do going forward. Because, sure, like, we technically knew that what she was doing wasn't sanctioned, because she was saying she was going to tell the board when she had all the information. But I feel like I thought that, like, they would be okay with it because of all the other stuff that they do. So it's interesting that they fired her. I also didn't think that, like, what's the point of having people who are severed? Like, you literally sever their memory so they don't remember what they're doing. But then you have a person like Cabell, who isn't severed, who then you fire, and you just trust that she's not going to say anything. It seems like Lumen is not a company that trusts. So either they're going to try to kill her, get rid of her. Maybe Milchek will be sent to do that. I don't know. Or I'm very confused about who they are as a company, because I didn't think, based off everything that we've seen so far, that you could walk away from Lumen. Severed or not. They haven't let Helly. And she doesn't even know anything yet. So it's suspicious to me that they're, like, letting Cabell walk away. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all that I really have to say about this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching if you did. If you want, you can watch the finale right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes so far of Severance. Those are over on Patreon as well, which will be linked in the description down below, as it is every week. So yeah, I hope you guys will join me for the next one. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I hope to see you there. Until then, bye guys.